What makes a house an outstanding home? We've asked the people of Scotland to enter their homes for Scotland's Home of the Year. Now our judges are considering the top 3 from each region, choosing one to go through to our national final. Scoring them on design, style and amazing architecture are expert interior designer Anna Campbell-Jones. She's been injecting flair into people's homes for nearly 30 years.
From an interior design perspective, what I'm looking for in a home is heart, soul and originality.
Blogger Kate Spears, who shares her lifestyle and interior advice with millions on social media.
I'm looking for a home that feels lived in and loved, somewhere that is personable, charming and a joy to be in.
And architect and lecturer Michael Angus. He mentors the next generation of design talent.
So what I am looking for in a home is for it to be exceptional in its ability to embrace, to entertain, and to exalt.
But in the end, only one house will be Scotland's Home of the Year. Today, our judges are visiting the shortlist from Central, and they're starting with a new build in Fife. Iron Mill Bay is home to Lisa, Martin, their 3 daughters, Robin, Katie and Ava, and Rocky the dog. For Lisa and Martin, the site's rich industrial history was inspiration for the design concept of the house.
We really did take inspiration from old foundries. And you know how you get the kind of like the gantries that kind of go across? So we kind of wanted to incorporate that in some way.
The shape of the tower is actually just reminiscent of the foundry just up the road. So again, it's just trying to bring in some of the original features and to really bring out that sort of industrial look. It's both the material that we're using and also the shape that's kind of reminiscent of the specific industrial history of this area.
Iron Mill Bay is built over 2 stories. The home's open-plan living and kitchen area is the ground floor. The glazed wall opens to views of the 4th. The upper level has the master ensuite bedroom, 3 further bedrooms, office and the family bathroom.
Our favourite spot in the home is the dining table, because this is where we're always meeting for meals, when we have friends round. I'm hearing about what the kids have been up to during the day, so this is our favourite bit.
Armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owners, the judges must now assess Iron Mill Bay.
Well, we've got a little bit of everything here, haven't we?
An architectural smorgasbord.
Yeah, a little bit. We've got some medieval almost, and then some industrial stuff going on. It's quite blank as well. I'm not seeing many windows, so it's definitely referencing a sort of industrial past, this building.
I think the windows are probably going to be on the other side because there's going to be a good view over there, I reckon.
Yeah, or if not, it'll be very dark.
Yeah. Well, should we head towards the little blue door?
Yeah, shall we?
Oh, wow, so big and bright.
Wow. Straight into the favourite spot. I can't imagine anywhere else in this home being the favourite spot because it is so open and such a sociable space, and of course you get to look out at the water out there and it's just lovely.
I like that the view isn't only beautiful nature and gorgeous expanses of water. There's also that industrial pier with the cranes on it, and it's lovely to look at it through this big crittle arched window.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because bringing that view into the homes is being replicated by all the materials. You're seeing fairly raw industrial materials here. You can see the I-beams, see the metal railing on the bridge, exposed brickwork. You get that sense of that industrial we saw outside is happening inside.
This industrial gantry is a really clever way of defining where the kitchen is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also exactly the type of thing that you would have seen in a factory as well, so it keeps that industrial thing going all the time, doesn't it?
It's interesting how much space they've given over to the kitchen when this is such a massive area. There's really only one wall of units and then this sort of freestanding worktop space.
I must admit, I am really enjoying just this whole aesthetic of it. But I could imagine someone else maybe looking at this and going, this is not what I think of as a home, with a sort of brick and the steel and so on.
I think there's quite a lot of personal details, though, with the open shelving, and then there's artwork on the walls. You can tell a family lives here.
Yeah, I mean, the table with the mismatched chairs around it and the chalkboard where kids can do their drawings, these are the kinds of things that soften the space aesthetically, if not physically. Shall we ascend the tower?
I always love a spiral stair. There's definitely castle stuff going on here, isn't it?
Well, a spiral staircase works when it's big like this.
Yeah.
This is fun. Oof, not a house for people with vertigo, is it?
No, I feel like I should be wearing a harness. I've got wobbly legs.
This is actually quite low. I actually feel as if I could just tip over.
Well, yeah, well, don't.
OK, I'll try not to. Well, you could bounce off a nice soft floor.
How ideal for a family home, though, because you can see literally everywhere in the home. In the social space, you can kind of keep an eye on everyone, can't you?
I mean, I think that's actually quite a clever piece of planning going on here, because I think the bridge is taking you into the more private part of the home. You know, this is where all the kids and all the noise is. You can disappear down there for a bit of privacy and solitude.
And now we're here, we can really appreciate how high these ceilings are. I mean, the lights just are such a fabulous addition to this insane space.
I do love OSB, stirring board.
Likewise, love it. I've got it in my home.
Oh, really?
Love it. Yeah, love it.
This feels like a construction site to me. I feel like I'm gonna get a splinter.
Well, it's all been varnished. I love the way it's on every surface. It's like being inside a giant Weetabix.
What a beautifully located window as well, isn't that? That's exactly where you should have it. So the light is coming onto the desk and you can see straight out. How does that feel?
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, the lovely big window.
That's quite a finale.
It's kind of what you'd expect. If it wasn't there, you would definitely be disappointed after coming through the door, up the stairs, along the balcony, across the bridge. Boom, worth it, yeah.
It's quite a long way from the front door if you've forgotten something on your way to work.
So we've got this massive window here, but it's not very private. There's no curtains, and you'd be sleeping here. And not to mention, how would you even get to sleep? It's going to be so bright. You'd be waking up probably at like 4 a.m. It's an interesting choice, I think. I probably would have had some sort of treatment over the window for privacy and to block out some of this light.
It's a bedroom for exhibitionists.
It's all right. Those too busy looking at the wonderful architecture, too.
The judges will now mark Lisa and Martin's home out of 10, with functionality, distinctiveness and design in mind. One score will be held back until the judges have seen all 3 homes, when their combined scores will be revealed. Kate's score for Iron Mill Bay will remain a secret until the final home has been viewed.
Well, I was quite startled by the kind of architectural mashup on the outside. Inside the home, there's some really nice touches. I love the use of the Crittall-style glazing, the mismatched furniture. The idea of having the open plan kitchen, dining and living space works really well for family life. I'm going to give this home an 8.
What used to happen in a home was people would gather around the hearth, the solid object in the middle of the home. In modernism, as in this home, people are gathering in the void. It's the big empty space is actually the heart of the home. There's a lovely ability for members of the family to have their own spaces, but to still interrelate with each other around a space, not an object. And I think they've done that very successfully in this home. I'm going to give this home a 9.
I think when I think of industrial feel, I think it's quite cold and it can be quite unfriendly. But the pieces that they've taken into this home, like the Crittall doors and the arches and even the exposed brick, I think it all came together. It was interesting the way that they'd given over so much of the room to the dining table. That was definitely the main event, and the way the room opened up like that was just magnificent.
The next home for the judges' consideration is in Dunblane. The mid-century funhouse is home to Nick, Fiona and their son Eddie. Originally built in 1973, Nick and Fiona bought the house in 2012. Over the next 8 years, they completed almost all the renovation and decoration work themselves.
Fiona had to live with the chaos in the house and keep the house going while I was doing the building every weekend and evening. So it was a drain, but we kind of knew it would be worth it in the end, so I just persevered.
It was a blank canvas. I don't think it had been any other colour but white or magnolia, but we like a lot of colour, and on the walls particularly.
The home's interior is over 2,500 square feet. The upper floor has the master bedroom, Eddie's bedroom and a further guest room. The ground level has the open plan kitchen, diner and living area. A snug storing Nick's arcade game opens out onto the garden. Outside, Nick has created a smokehouse, a den for Eddie, and their very own bar named Contiki.
This is our favourite spot in the home. From this seat, you can look out into the garden, look out onto the patio, and just take everything in.
Now it's time for the judges to view the mid-century funhouse.
Well, this looks promising. Look at the Scooby-Doo van.
Do you know, that's what I was thinking. You know, these types of houses remind me of what America was doing in the 50s. You know, this is Scotland's answer to an American sprawl, and yet it makes me want to go surfing.
Yeah, it's a home that looks like every other on the street, but I think it's going to be quite different inside.
Oh, goody.
Shall we have a look?
Yeah. What's behind the green door?
No, behind the green door is a 70s heaven. You've got the bottle ends from the glass, look.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Open stair. All this stuff just takes me right back to my youth. I remember all this stuff so well. Do you know the texture of that kind of the dark wood? That pattern of the parquet flooring? All this stuff is so resonant of that era, isn't it?
Yeah, the flooring is great, and this colour green, I can't believe they've just taken it all the way up the stairs. They've really gone for it.
It's very much like stepping back in time, isn't it? This home feels like it's always looked like this, but maybe it's been restored to look like this again. Whoa. Well, I feel quite at home in this room. It's like red and yellow.
Oh. Look at this sign. Be excellent to each other.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, let's do that.
I love this wallpaper. It sort of looks like the formica that you would get in an old caravan or a greasy spoon tabletop.
But I'm really pleased to see that we've got a blue lady. I would have been very disappointed if we hadn't found one of them in this home.
To Tretyakov, 70s classic.
Yeah.
Yep, and all the macrame as well. Hanging planters and plants over here. Just wouldn't be a 70s vibe without lots of plants, would it?
And they've got a G-plan teak sideboard. It's like the kind of tick spot.
I was about to say. Oh, I love the tiles.
So we've gone from turquoise to apricot.
This is a little bit more muted.
I love these worktops. They're old science lab worktops from schools.
I'm feeling nervous. I haven't done my homework.
Were you not very good at
I
science?
was rubbish at science. Chemistry, I was so bad at it.
But I've put these in a kitchen before. I mean, it's really beautiful quality wood, and that's going to last as long as you'd ever need it to.
And the heart, just where you'd expect it to be, right underneath the glitter ball. Well, we've clearly come right through the home. We're into a new bit. You know, the proportions have changed. You can see the knock through there.
We've got a jungle in here. That's absolutely incredible, that mural on the kitchen units.
These cupboards, because they're so out there, it kind of defines the space and it makes you forget that you're even in the kitchen at all.
So it makes this room feel like a dining room then, doesn't it? Because the kitchen units, which are a kind of functional, boring thing, they're turned into like an art feature. I mean, what a beautiful space to have.
Well, such a classic 70s thing to do. Build an extension. More of the bottle glass in the ceiling. Something bring us a little more light into the middle.
Oh, what a cool kids' room.
It's a bed made out of scaffolding boards, like.
With the old tailgate from a Chevy on the front.
It's not a bed, it's a truck.
You can tell that this home is really creative and so much of it has been handmade or rediscovered and repurposed. I'm noticing even in here there's quite a lot of retro toys and less gadgets and more fun relics of a different era.
I love the way everything is handmade or repurposed. It's just a really sustainable way to create an original home.
Are we going towards the pretty flamingos?
It's adventure time. It just continues on and on.
It's a bit of a trick, isn't it?
Well, here's a sign that says, to the beach.
Seems unlikely, but...
Well, it's not a beach. It feels a little bit like a boat. A boat in the middle of a forest.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough, don't you?
Look, there's a sign here. Here be treasure. I think we should try and find the treasure, right?
You manage?
Yep, I think I can cope. The little lady's strong enough, she says. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Look, there's the beach. Oh, OK. All right, me hearties. Would you like a rum?
I know Tiki Bar would be complete without the creature from the Black Lagoon.
And what a wonderful reward for our intrepid journey through the jungle to our own little tiki bar with drinks waiting for us. Cheers.
Cheers.
How will the judges rate the mid-century funhouse? Anna is holding her score back until they've all seen the final home.
This home is obviously just taking me back to my youth, and it's impossible not just to love it, just because I get that empathy and sympathy with that era. What I so admire about this home, however, is it's not just a homage to the 70s. The homeowner has brought a sort of unique flavour, that Americana. All that stuff we saw on the telly in the 70s has come out of the TV and gone onto the walls and into the decor. I really admire that kind of individuality. I'm going to give this home a 10.
Everywhere was very fun. It was a joy to be in this home because it was very clear that they had this theme in mind and the style and just ran with it, which I think is very charming, I think, to have such a homely home that was filled with all these beautiful retro pieces. I'm going to give this home a 9.
It's just an absolute wonderland of colour and just brilliant pieces of furniture, things that have been made, things that have been salvaged, vintage pieces. It was just paradise for me. I love the imagination and the ingenuity and the joy that has been brought into this home. This just feels like a really fun place to live.
The final contender in Central is a Victorian cottage in Grangemouth. Pineapple Cottage is home to Rebecca, Derek, daughter Claudia and son Ben. The house renovation was done by Derek and his dad, taking 5 years to complete.
Me and my dad did everything ourselves, apart from the plaster, but everything else was done by our own hands and some blood.
Blood, sweat and tears.
Right.
Loads of tears.
The original 1890s part of the cottage has the entrance, sitting room and bathroom. The new extension to the rear houses the open-plan living and kitchen area, as well as a bar and games space. The upper floor has a family bathroom, a master ensuite bedroom, and Claudia and Ben's bedrooms.
This is the favourite spot in our home because we can have it inside, we can have it outside. Family all love to sit there, cosy up in blankets, and we all fight over it, and it's our favourite spot.
It's time for the judges to get their first impression of Pineapple Cottage.
Oh, what an adorable cottage.
Look at the little window up there. It's so sweet, isn't it? And then there's little tiles details here. There's quite a lot of, like, perfectly manicured pieces in the front garden.
And with gorgeous woodwork around the roof edges.
Yeah, lots of lovely details, there's beautiful stone details. Love the little arch moments just over the window. Gorgeous. Shall we have a look?
Let's do it. Ooh, guys.
That's lovely.
Got to try this out. Look at this.
Feels like it's Christmas.
It is. Is it Christmas all year round in this home, do you think?
So there's a wreath on the door, there's...
We've got sparkly wallpaper.
This is gorgeous, isn't it?
It's really lush in here. I mean, these curtains, they're absolutely spectacular. Like, really grand for such a small, cosy room.
I always think buildings like this, even from the outside, even though it's small, it has grandeur. You know what I mean? They're built at a time, the same construction that you'd build a mansion or a tenement, you'd build a cottage on the same materials, you know, that incredibly powerful stone. And it's that grandeur from the outside that's carried through into the interior, through the richness of the decor.
Wow.
This is huge.
Exactly. It's huge. I wasn't expecting that. You know, you're thinking of these buildings as all being relatively small rooms, and then you come into something that is of a completely different character. You know, you can see the bits of the old building
in the down stands, but we're obviously into a completely different sort of architecture entirely. We've gone from a rich grandeur at the front into a completely modern world at the back.
And also compartmentalised living in the original bit of the house, and then here we've clearly got a number of different functions going on.
Well, we've got a kitchen, that's important. We've got a living room, that's important. And of course, we have a snooker table, cum dining table.
So through there, it felt a lot like Christmas, and I'm even seeing some like holly berries and things. But in here, it definitely feels like New Year.
Yeah, party time. Nobody gets out sober. Heaven help us. And I've just seen over there the favourite spot. Well, you know I like to try out a hanging chair.
Get right in there.
Oh, oh! It's a bouncy one. I can see why this is the favourite spot. I mean, from here, I can see everything. I can see the bar, I can see the kitchen, and if I go, oh, I can see the garden. Check my apples, stay at the hot tub. Oh, it's a bit squeaky, but it's so comfy. It's like being wrapped up in like an egg lined with a duvet. It's lovely.
There's quite a mix of styles in here. I'm getting a sort of luxe art deco vibe at the back there. And then we've got a sort of farmhouse kitchen. I think if it was maybe divided off, those styles would work individually, but when it's all together, it's almost, I'm not too sure it all kind of goes.
I'm conscious I should be seriously offended, and I'm not. Something's working here.
What's going on with you?
I don't know. This home is having an effect upon me.
Wow, this is fun. I love the way they've painted the doors to match.
I love the fact that we don't appear to be in Scotland anymore.
Look at the palm tree.
Well, obligatory, of course. Would you expect anything less? You can ring for the pool boy, look.
And I like the way it's not a feature wall as such. It wraps around. There's like one drop either side on the returning walls, and that has a really kind of cocooning effect for the bed position.
Keep noticing these doors, and there's one behind us. I might take a little look in here. Oh, it's like a little dressing room.
Oh, fancy.
Everything feels very theatrical, doesn't it? It's just made for dressing up.
We've got an enormous ensuite here as well. See, the floor is the same as the front doorstep.
And they've done it with a black backsplash as well. It's lovely.
And another beautiful bit of vintage furniture.
It doesn't matter whether the room is big or small, they're cramming all this stuff in, all these different pieces of character and language and colours and textures, and yet it's all working. It all feels very harmonious.
You're really enjoying the Hollywood glam, aren't you?
I think I'm getting overdosing on the chandeliers, but I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's just amazing, all these references, you know, to another world. You know what I mean? We've been brought into another world in this home, and I'm enjoying this world. I might not go back to Scotland, I might stay here.
Now the judges will decide the scores for Pineapple Cottage. Michael's mark is under wraps.
I like the way the homeowner's personal style is carried through in the original part of the home and also in the extension. I think that sort of thematic connection helps to make the extension feel part of the home. I'm going to give this home a 9.
It definitely felt like they didn't waste a good idea. There was a lot happening in every single room. Bold wallpaper, lots of colour. If that's what you like, then you just go for it, and I really did see that here. I think sometimes it could have been pared back. I think in that master bedroom ensuite with the tiles, it was quite a lot to walk in there and see that crazy geometric pattern. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I think homes should be magical places. I don't think home, weirdly, is reality. You can take your home wherever you want to go. You can go to another land if you want, and if you decorate it that way to take you to that place, then why not? And there's absolutely no question that the people who are living here are indulging in that exotic way of living, which I think is actually tremendous.
Now that the judges have visited all 3 homes, they can see how their scores compared and reveal this week's finalist. First, it was Iron Mill Bay in Fife. Kate held her score back.
This industrial smorgasbord of a building. Michael, You gave it a 9. I gave it an 8. Kate?
Well, I really didn't think I would be a fan of an industrial style, but actually when we walked in and we saw all that bright light and that big arched window, I sort of fell in love. I thought the social spaces were lovely. It felt very family orientated, and of course it had all that shelving, which I just adored. I really loved it, and I gave that home a 9.
Ooh. So that gives Eyemel Bay 26. That's quite a score to beat.
Next, Anna is yet to reveal her score for the mid-century funhouse in Dunblane.
This 70s extravaganza of creativity. Michael, you gave it a 10.
Of course.
Kate, you gave it a 9.
I did.
Well, I really enjoyed this home. It was just so full of fun and colour and just brilliant ideas. I also gave it a 10.
Excellent.
So the mid-century funhouse gets 29.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to be hard to beat.
And finally, Michael scores Pineapple Cottage in Grangemouth.
That Victorian building extended into an incredible family space. So Kate, you gave it an 8. I gave it a 9. Michael?
I must admit, from the outside, I thought, solid, brilliant Victorian cottage. Inside, I thought it was a tour de force of decoration, style, and humour. So I gave Pineapple Cottage 10.
Oh, whoa, Michael! So that gives Pineapple Cottage 27.
Oh, so close.
So the mid-century funhouse is through to the final.
Amazing news.
Oh, I must admit, I'm just delighted.
Me too.
Mid-century funhouse wins in Central and is one step closer to claiming the title Scotland's Home of the Year. Next time, the judges visit Orkney and Shetland
Cute, isn't it?
as the search continues for Scotland's Home of the Year.